guys seem to really enjoy my last video, which was my top 5 favorite high-end blushes that are worth the splurge. So I thought, why not continue the series, but this time talk about my favorite high-end bronzers. So I have all of the bronzers in this box right here, and these are the bronzers that I reach for on a daily, if not weekly, basis. I love them all. There's a mix of matte, shimmer, and baked. So I have 5 for you guys, and let's get started. So the first one is from Tarte. This is called the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. This is one of my absolute favorites. I reach for this all the time, especially when I was working. It was a fast go-to, easy to contour, perfect powder bronzer. I love it. I use it all the time in the crease of my eyes to create a semi-natural, kind of smoky eye, but very minimal. I'm wearing it today. I love this bronzer. It's so easy to work with. It's not too muddy, it's not too orange, but it does have a hint of caramel, so you do get that warmth and you can contour with it as well. Love it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Highly recommend. This next one is actually something I picked up from Sephora when I cashed in 500 points, I think last summer. And it was a collection from Laura Mercier that really intrigued me, mainly for this one product. And it is her Bronzing Baked Bronzer in 03. It's a beautiful, ultra smooth baked face powder. It's the perfect contouring shade, but it has enough warmth, enough golden kind of tones to it that really do let you contour but warm up the skin as well. It kind of reminds me of the Gimme Sun bronzer from MAC, but it's a little bit more affordable, I believe. This is the softest face powder I've ever applied to my face. I know it's high-end, but I may very well one day invest in a face powder foundation or setting powder from Laura Mercier, because this bronzer blew me away. And as you can see, it's a tiny little package. It's not full size, but you definitely get a lot of product. And a long time ago, I cashed in some points at Sephora to get her baked highlight in 01, and I still have it. I haven't run out. I haven't hit pan yet. So I highly recommend, when you save up your points, cash them in on good stuff at Sephora, because it lasts you a really long time. And this bronzer is so, so beautiful. I really love this bronzer. So this next one comes as no surprise. It's the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. If you don't have this in your collection already, then you need it, because it's amazing. It doesn't matter if you have the fairest to the deepest of skin tone. I have seen this bronzer look amazing on everybody. It's just about the technique you use, the kind of brush you use, blending it out, diffusing the powder, but it contours, it bronzes, and it even doubles as an eyeshadow. I love this powder. I haven't hit pan yet, but I've had it for quite a while. I think almost a year and a half now. Don't reach for it every single day, because I do have a lot of makeup, but I do reach for it at least once or twice a week. Love it. And I love the fact that it comes with this little brush, which to me is a free little bonus gift, because it's the perfect contouring brush. It really chisels out those cheekbones, but it feathers it out as well. It diffuses it, it blends it out really nicely, and you get that first straight structured line to create your contour, and then from that standpoint you can just blend it out. So it's a really great brush for that, and it comes with this. So under $30 you've got your contouring brush and your bronzing / contouring powder in one. Highly recommend. If you think you have too fair of skin tone for this and you're scared that this might be too warm, a little bit too, it's not orange, but just a little too caramel maybe, there's a new one. They've recently launched Hoola Light, which I do kind of want to try. I'm really intrigued. I don't know if it would even show up on my skin tone, but maybe it would, and I want to play with it. But as far as this one works, it's never too muddy, it's never too orange, and like I said, I love using it as an eyeshadow as well. So I travel with this little guy all of the time. Never seen this look bad on anybody. When I used to work at Ulta, I would apply it on so many different people, from teenagers to people in their 60s, different skin tones, different everything. Always saw that this looked beautiful. So if you are scared of contouring, I highly recommend blending out anything you do with a nice oversized stippling brush like this one from MAC. This is the 187. I also love one from Beige Cosmetics. They're just big face stipple brushes that do a great job of applying the product and blending it out. So highly recommend these kind of brushes to kind of diffuse anything that you think is too harsh, and they work well with the shimmery bronzers like the next one I'm going to mention. So my next favorite is from Too Faced, and this was recently launched last year. This is their Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer from their Sweethearts Bronzer collection. I wonder if they're going to be releasing any more, because I believe this is the only one so far. It's called Sweet Tea. It has 2 different colors inside. They're both shimmery, beautifully baked bronzer shades. They're perfect for warming up the skin, for adding that extra radiance. You look luminous, and again, I will apply it with a large stipple face brush like this. I did it today on top of my contouring powder, and then I did this. I actually contoured with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Park Ave Princess Matte Bronzer, and then the next one I'm going to mention. I kind of dipped my bronzing / contouring brush into both of those matte bronzers to contour, and then I went over it with this beautifully shimmery baked bronzer from Too Faced to kind of just add an overall glow, but a little more warmth to my cheeks as well. So I definitely think you guys should check this out if you haven't already. It's beautiful, it sits on my vanity, and and it works amazingly well. And again, I've had this for about a year, haven't hit pan, and I use this all of the time. This is basically my no makeup bronzer. I'll just put some tinted moisturizer, let it kind of set and dry, bronze with this, maybe put a little matte bronzer in the crease, some mascara, lip gloss, I'm done. And I feel really glowy, I have some color in my skin, and I just feel alive, ready to start my day. So, Too Faced, can't go wrong with Too Faced. And speaking of Too Faced, the last bronzer is from them as well. This is the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer in light to medium. It's again a matte bronzer. Beautiful, soft, milky chocolate shade that is just the right tone for creating a contour, but you will never look orange, you will never look muddy. Very easy to blend. It smells like cocoa powder because it is infused with cocoa powder, which is a great skincare ingredient. Really helps the skin. And I never break out when I use this product. Not that I break out with any of these bronzers, but I feel like the cocoa powder makes my skin even softer and smoother, if that's possible. Blends out like a dream, smells like a dream as you're applying it, and it doubles as an eyeshadow as well. I think any brown bronzing matte powder or shimmery can work as an eyeshadow. There are no rules in the makeup game. Use it as you will. Use it as you like. The world is your oyster, my friend. And this bronzer is one of my top 5 and my final. So that wraps everything up. Those are my top 5 bronzers that I believe are worth the splurge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you think I am missing a bronzer from my collection. What do I need to splurge on? I have had my eye on the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. It's about the size of my face. I think that's what it's called. But it's about the size of my face. It's in that $40, $45 price range. Haven't picked it up because that seems so incredibly expensive. But if you guys think I need it, let me know. And maybe when I get some birthday or Christmas money, I can save up for that. You guys are the ones that are watching, so let me know what you want to see. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Until next time,